was 72, and I had $430 in my pocket, but I had family waiting for me, my ex-wife, my daughter, my son, friends who kept calling, a couple of people throwing me a few dollars. Here, bro, you're home. Here, put this in your pocket. And I said, it just got me. And I said, I'm going to go straight. I'm going to stay straight. A couple of people asked me, could you kill? I said, you bet your sweet ass I could kill, but I don't want to. It's over. That's done. I mean, I don't do that. To defend myself, maybe, or defend my family, maybe. Don't doubt that I could kill, but I don't do that. That's not in my head. My head is to be good, to go forward, to be friends with people, to help people like myself. I could imagine how hard it was. My daughter took me down to get Social Security. I waited on lines. I got food stamps. I got one food stamp check, and then they said if you're making over $1,000 a month in Social Security, you're not eligible for food stamps. I was thrown off of that. I didn't have insurance. I didn't have nothing. I think about so many of my friends in prison that I made who don't have the fortune to come home and find a family or a good friend who's willing to help. And the government should think about that, helping people come out. Don't ask a question, why did they recommit? It's an easy answer. You closed all the doors in their face. They can't be a lawyer, a doctor, they can't be a lot of things. They can't vote, they can't own a gun, they can't own nothing. So now, the guy was dealing drugs maybe and making a lot of money. So you want him to go to fucking McDonald's and flip hamburgers?
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And this is my ministry. What I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. And what I try to do is I try to share my life experience and hoping that it would get somebody that out there that's on the wrong track, to get them to stop in their track and like, wait a minute, listen to this, guys. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth and understand, guess what, man? There's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast is trouble. Easy to get into and hard to get out. Today, what I'm gonna talk about an interview that I had the opportunity to sit down and talk with Sammy, the Bull Gravano. Sammy was the #2 man on one of the most powerful mob organization on the Gambino crime family under John Gotti. And I can remember, like Sammy say, Sammy, did time. He got out after doing 5 years, okay? And then what happened is he got caught up in some other stuff. And from my understanding, he took the weight, okay, to protect, his loved ones, okay? And he went away. And he did about, 20 years. Now, he's telling me, this man at one point in time was the #2 most powerful guy as far as in the mob in New York City during the heyday. So now, he done touched millions and millions and millions of dollars. Was a successful businessman, okay? Not only that, came home at 72 years old. And I'm listening to him. He came home with $400 in his pocket, okay? A man that used to having millions at, say his fingertip in his bank account in his saving. Now he came home at 72 years old with $400 in his account. And what he say is he had to support, his ex-wife, his daughter, his family, some friends, but $400. How long is $400 gonna last anybody? Okay? What can $400 really do for anybody? So basically, like he say, he had to get out and get on public assistant. Powerful and very humbling. What I love about Sammy the Bull Gravano is the fact that he's able to be honest. He's able to be straightforward. He's able to dig deep and share intimate information that a lot of people would be embarrassed, ashamed to share. But here it is. This man was once one of the #2, like in line, as far as the most powerful organization in regards to the Italian mafia. But yet and still, like he's telling me that he, Sammy the Bull, you know what I'm saying, once upon a time was a millionaire, an illegal activity, okay? Getting all type of source of income coming his way. Now he had to get on public assistance, okay? But, folks, the moral to the story is it's not how you start. It's not how you start. It's how you end. Yet and still, regards to what? He was able to back away from that lifestyle. He was able to say no to all that negativity, all that fast money, all that illegal money that was coming in, and saying that I'm not going back. I don't care what I have to do. I'm not going back. I can relate. I can identify with that. Because once again, like I told people, I didn't care what I had to do once I get out. I don't care if I have to go around from garbage can to garbage can to garbage can, collecting aluminum cans. If that's what it's going to take to keep me to have a roof over my head, food on my table, clothes on my back, I'm going to do what I need to do in order to survive. I'm not going back and picking up the brick, throwing at the prison wall by committing a crime. I refuse to go backwards. So here it is, I'm listening to this individual, okay? Sammy the Bull once was convicted and pled guilty to 19 murders. The difference is he had millions, but it didn't mean nothing no more. He gave it all up. He left it all behind him. Why? Because he changed, folks. He changed. Just like me, I changed. Right now is I was out there in love with the street. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. I probably didn't make as much as Sammy the Bull made, but I made money. At one point in time, $40,000 a day. But it didn't matter. I was not happy. I didn't have no peace. I didn't have no joy. So what good to have if you're not happy? Right now is I look at it and I try to explain to people, you know what? We all have choices and we choose and we are in control of our destiny. We can choose to go left or we can choose to go right. If I go left, I know where it's going to lead me. It's going to lead me to the penitentiary. It's going to lead me to an early death. It's going to lead me homeless. It's going to leave me hungry. It's going to leave me broke. Okay? Down. Depressed and miserable. That's going left. I know if I go right, I'm going to be shouting for joy. I'm going to be at peace. Peace from within. You know, you cannot replace that. I'm going to have freedom. I'm going to have health. I'm going to have my family. Because I went the right way. I chose to work. I chose to be like the real heroes, the working man and the working woman of today's society. Those are the real heroes. And those are the things that we have to understand. Folks, dig deep. Take it from somebody that knows. My name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Like I told you, because once again, I don't care if I only can save one life to stop them from going down that wrong road. Then guess what? I did my job. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption, by emailing me at Brian, B-R-I-A-N, Gibbs, G-I-B-B-S, 1201 at yahoo.com. Folks, if I can change, anybody can change. Could change come from within? And folks, listen, look in the description box. Get your vitamin peroxide. Right now is, guess what? I've been taking it. Right now I got a burst of energy. I've been working out. You know what? Like I tell people, I'm 90 years old. And guess what? I feel good. I look good. I'm doing good. Start from within here. Thank you, folks. Peace, love, and prosperity.
Everything, every chronic illness, everything starts with blood flow. Even nutrition. How are you going to get the nutrition at the cellular level without good blood flow? How are you going to feel oxygen in your brain without good blood flow? First thing that we have to understand about this product is that It increases blood flow. It allows the brain to have more focus and energy, and is a nutrient driver. It drives the nutrients to the cellular level. So it's made of natural herbs. I mean, it's peptides, it's amino acids. I think, when you look at most supplements, you're going to look at things that you don't recognize, right? When you look at phenoxyl, you recognize those herbs and supplements. You recognize it, and you Google it, and you'll actually see that they're safe and they're natural. There's not one thing in there that I can say be careful of. So I think that's the first thing that we do is we teach each one of them, and we teach people about what it does. One of the things that I taught this young man about it, I says, each one of those, you could take them individually. You can go to the health food store and buy them individually. But when you talk about a combination, putting them together in the right dosages, you get a more powerful effect.